Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwenokwodi, they talk about Obi chance of winning the 2023 election. Make I leave you, make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwenokwodi.
Get it clear. In the street of Benin, I cannot speak for a donut, but in the street of Benin is obedience. Even we not get option. Governor Basek, His Excellency, knows that Edo State is obedience. He's aware. He said it. He said even in their homes, even in your homes, everyone. He said they don't need PDP and APC again. They must rejig and check. And I'm a very young man. I see a future. Let's do the right thing. So Obi need to defend. Now, in the north, Obi does not actually need much vote in the north. Rabi Musa Kwankwaso will share the vote in the north. We are sad. We are sad. A great good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. I remain my humble self, your snobberite activist, Comrade Stanley Osaze Obi Osakwenokwodi. Comrade Stanley Osaze Obi Osakwenokwodi. If you have not heard that name before, I'll take it again. Comrade Stanley Osaze Obi Osakwenokwodi. Please share this video. Share this video if you've not shared. Invite your friend, because the goal to take Nigerian back is not a mere ESA. It must be backed up by action. It's our collective resolve and responsibility to ensure that Nigeria becomes a better place. And the likes of Osakwenokwodi and many other idolites, most of those who are politicians, are already making huge sacrifices, because we choose to stay on the path of the betterment of Nigeria than the path of betterment of stomach, because stomach is available everywhere. But if you choose the path of stomach, yes, you will get the stomach, but you end up returning the money back through the back door, either through your sport vehicle. As a result of the bad roads, the money returns back to mechanic, or you go to the market to buy onions, maggi, pepper, egusi, gari. According to what Tinubu said, that 550,000 youths will be employed in the military. His son Sheikh Tinubu will not be part of it. And he said what they will be eating will be gari rice. Yeah, Igbado asked Sheikh Tinubu and Tinubu himself if his son will eat Igbado. So even if you choose to collect money, you will give the money back to the economy, and this same set of people will receive it back. Now is the time to better Nigeria. We don't even need much from Obi. What we need from Obi is, we Nigerians are not lazy. Give us electricity and road. We will get the rest ourselves. Some of us are not praying to God for God to give us money. I'm not praying to God for God to give me money. I'm praying to God for God to give me knowledge and wisdom. I will make the money. So we do not need any much from Obi. We know that Obi can standardize electricity. And get it clearly. This is a fight between the Nigerian youth and the Nigerian Enonwa. This is a big fight between the Nigerian youth and the Nigerian in no way. Don't misconstrue me. Oh. I'm not a member of Labour Party. I'm a member of a big political movement. Yes. I'm a full bona fide member of the People's Democratic Party, an independent politician, ably loyal to His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki. But you know what? I have the right to self-independence. If Nigeria could, not before only you alone, not before only me alone, now for generations yet unborn. Bini say, I'm your and all like boating. Wama gumegbo ni kugeria. Wama gumegbo ni kugeria. Wama gimagbo ni kugeria. So pa megi settings yegbo na ikugeria. We have different private institutions in Nigeria. The sons and daughters of Osakwinokpodi cannot attend. If I calculate what I get per month as my return on investment, it may not be enough to pay my children's school fees in the Beredio Education Center. It may not be enough to sponsor my child in Covenant University owned by David Oyedipo. But if we have good government and a sustainable education infrastructure, my children will have a better education from a government-owned institution, which will serve as an enviable height for the private institution to emulate. Having good roads, water, and electricity has become so imperative. This was what my grandfather asked from government. They didn't give him. Before I took this decision, it was so difficult. I looked at it. Can we stand? But I've concluded, whether Obi win or Obi no win, I will waste my vote for Obi. Whether he win, he no win, I will know say I did my best. Now some people say they are determined to destroy Nigeria, pata. But I will not be part of those. Because Nigeria only have the last chance from 20 to, if you see my PS white on the day, the offender tell you say the thing fine, but now maturity the console. We started with 4 legs, 2 legs, 2 hands. Today we are not standing with 2. Tomorrow is going to be 3. 2 legs and a walking stick. But what are the legacy that you are leaving down for generation yet unborn? Life is continual. When you are no more, your children, we have to ask what was actually on ground that my father left as a legacy. For those who have been following me, I said some 3 days ago, I said, let your exit from the world be remembered more than your entry. Do not forget to leave an indelible mark in the sand of time. Osa Okwenokwodi will be the most ungrateful person if the entire world who see me as their son, ordinarily, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora are not coming to Nigeria to stay. If Nigeria is okay, it's for our own benefit. Osakwenokwodi is staying here. Our brothers and sisters from the diaspora are not coming here to stay. If Nigeria is good now, Osakwenokwodi. If it's not good now, Osakwenokwodi. They are living their life, but they want their town to be okay. 99.9% of my allies around the world have told me Do you think I love to stay in abroad throughout my life? No matter the number of time I spend in abroad, home is home. We want our home to be okay so that we'll return. That is why we are willing to send our politicians to a message of no return. We are willing to send a message of no return to those set of disgruntled political elements that have subjugated the writers, the jatans, and the olopoloe in our contemporary urban society. And I'm here this evening to analyze. Do not give up. The Arab uprising that led to the ouster of President Musharraf, that has created huge political imbroglio against al-Assad, that led to the revolution that took place in Tunisia. The ouster and the non-re-election of President Mahmoud al-Ahmadinejad of Iran. Here in Nigeria, the NSAS uprising started from the social media handle. For those who think that the social media cannot send a clear message, I want to remind you, the NSAS in Nigeria and in the southern part of this country was like a war. It was orchestrated, embellished, and prepared by the social media handle. And if the youth decide to speak with one voice, to say we are saying, Kabuto, Rijetameta, to the actions of this set of disgruntled political elements who are richer than the nation, we must be willing to stand the test of time. I am fighting tonight because I want to write my name in gold. Even if Obi win, I will be known around the world that Osakwano only fought on Marideyo. Emana Gbokbiayi, Omase, Emana Nalela. Don't be, see, I am a politician, a strong one. I know they run, and I don't already analyze before I take decision. Now let me tell you. I want to analyze Obi chances for you. Those who are running in this election, in fact, now Obi not even strong for his all. The ATM machine, Asiwaju, Ahmed Bola Tinubu. The ATM machine, Atiku Abubakar. The political grassroots, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, and the people-oriented politician, the likes of Peter Obi. Those who want to give Peter Obi money in this election, Peter Obi don't even know, they don't know Peter Obi, but they are committed. In case you are not aware, we do not like religious politics in this country, but it's gradually becoming a religious politics. I cannot be in the church and you come and shoot me. You want me to continue, so you'll be killing me in my church. You must choose between life and death. You must choose between light and darkness. Now, analysis go on. If you have not shared this, we will share. If you have not shown me love, show me. Osakwano is ready as the coordinator general and Diaspora Connect. I want to fight in line with what my people told me to do. Relegate me out of the politics if I'm no longer important. But tonight, we have taken a stand. The interest of the Aminu Kano Talakawas, the interest of the Tektan, the interest of the woman, the old woman in Igwe Sebao, the interest of the old man in the Guamo community, the interest of the young man who is riding his bike from the rubber plantation in Oronigbe and the interest of the old woman who has been farming on cassava, cutting burned woods in the bush, just to take care of the education of their kids. In area in Ovia Northeast should be protected. Go and check yourself. Let us all not deceive ourselves. Are you telling me that you are not aware that Obi is the best? All what we are doing now is we are playing politics. We just want our party to win. We just want our party to win. But let me tell you, this is beyond party affiliation. It is about the interest of Nigeria. It is about the interest of Nigeria. We have agreed that this country cannot be shared. Whereas ordinarily in the hearts and mind of so many persons, we want this country to be shared. For the fact that they said that the parasitic fungus must continue to remain, we will not allow those who have turned us, those who have relegated us into the backwater of political and economic decadence to strive. The youth, if you don't get it now, get it clearly. You must have been able to mortgage your life and yourself for the future. They said Pandora paper came against Peter Obi. From the beginning of Pandora paper to the end, nowhere was identified that Obi stole a dime. Today, we have the only maid in Nigerian car, Inosun, came as a result of Obi intervention, and he was the first to buy over 3,000 vehicles from Inosun Motors. And road safety today are using Inosun Motors. This is a result of the industrialization and intervention of the Obi-led government. Father Mbaka came out, though he has apologized. He thought he wants to bring the man down. He ended up campaigning for him. He said he's selfish. Obi replied, which money do you want me to give you? Government money? I do not have. None of the government that have ruled in Anambra State that have came out to refute the fact that Obi said that he invited all the bank chiefs, telling them, I left $12 million in your account, give it to the next government. I left $1 million. None of them have refuted it. If you are a youth and you want your country to be okay, I want you to type, take it back. There is something that makes me come into your presence, Edo people. There is something that makes us come into your presence, Edo people. My helper, oh, my helper, my helper, oh, my helper. There is something that makes us come into your government, Edo people. Now let me tell you, if they tell you Obi will not win, they are lying. They already saw the movement. I've said it before now, and I'm repeating it again. In fact, I'm going to look for Peter Obi's number and reach out to him. Peter Obi, what they are using against you now is propaganda. They want to make it look as if the Igbos are the enemy of Hausa, whereas when money is being shared, Igbo thief go sit down, Hausa thief go sit down, Yoruba thief go sit down, Benin thief go sit down, all the state thief go sit down. They'll share the money in peace. But when the sharing formula bad, they'll go inside the town, go remove the sons and daughter of Mama Kabiru in Kano, the sons and daughter of Mama Osakwenokwodi in Benin, the sons and daughter of Ogenekewe in Warri, to say, you must stand and fight. These people want to invade us. Obi, I have said it yesterday, I'm repeating it again. 3 languages must be used in your campaign. It must not end on social media alone. You must go to VOA, Voice of America. Use Hausa language, tell them. Say, you are not an enemy of the Hausas. They should be tired of this repression and suffering. It is time to take the nation back. It is time to take the nation back. I worked today and I was able to receive 10,000 naira as my work for the day. I bought fuel in both my generator and car. I'm only left for 2,000 naira. On getting to my house, my wife told me that the children need to pay their school fees. I needed to work out my ass to be able to raise the funds for school fees. I want to state this clearly. If Nigeria is good, it's for your own good. And if Nigeria is bad, it's for your own badness. Now, let's go to the core paraphernalia of my analysis. The rudiments and the chances of Peter Obi. I want to give you a clear pictorial representation of what will actually happen. Listen. Obi needed to consolidate on the south. Obi must meet with Governor Nyesom Wike. I don't like Wike, but this is the politics of national concern. I know the church has taken a stand. I don't like pastors, but for this, may God bless them. This is the message that our ubiquitous God sent them to do. It's not about offering collection. Because God is not using naira, dollar, or euro, yuan, pounds. God needs our heart. And I must commend clergymen for taking a stand. Excuse me. Now, let me state this clearly. What are the chances of Obi? First, the governor of Kano State told Tinubu that he's going to deliver over 2 million votes to Tinubu. Governor Ganduje of Kano State. He fails to understand that he was a boy to Governor Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. When I was in my youth service, Malam Ibrahim Shakarau was running up his second term in Kano. How did he win? He came as a Malam. The whole Kano supported him. Till today, he controls the structure of Kano State. What Obi needs in Lagos is 25%. What Obi needs in Osun is 25%. What Obi needs in Ekiti is 25%. Even if they defeat him in those areas, let him get to 25%. And get a block vote in the east. Then in the south, let Obi clear the south. Get it clear. In the street of Benin. In the street of Benin. I cannot speak for a donut. But in the street of Benin is obedience. Even we not get option. Governor Basek, His Excellency, knows that Edo State is obedience. He's aware. He said it. He said even in their homes, even in your homes, everyone, he said they don't need PDP and APC again. They must retreat and check. And I'm a very young man. I see a future. Let's do the right thing. So Obi needs 25. Now, in the north, Obi does not actually need much vote in the north. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso will share the vote in the north. Obi needed to score 25% in this area. And with the block vote from the east, Obi will be declared winner. And let me tell you, if anybody thought if they win the election, they know give an Allah, except you want to face the youth. The military of Nigeria cannot confront the youth if men don't face. The military of this country cannot confront the youth if men don't first. They try to tell you. Now the truth I dey tell you. So if anybody tells you that they can ring election in 2023, it's a zero. As strong as military, they can confront the youth if youth don't verse. And let me tell you, there are countries who are waiting to support uprising in Nigeria. There are people, countries that are waiting to say, hey, the youth have said to stand their ground. Let's give them support. They are waiting. It is our Nigeria. It is our Nigeria. If you want to continue on the path of political party, go ahead. As we speak today, I am with the governor of Edo State to the last. Because the policy of Obaseki has employed even his critic. Have employed even his critic. So we must be ready to look beyond that. So, for those who are not aware, as at on Wednesday I was in a Dodges, a Yoruba man convinced me to stand with Obi. I was expecting an Igbo man to tell me such. It was an Yoruba man that convinced me. They want to continue to divide us with this one Igbo, this one Yoruba, this one Equale. No. When a politician wins in an election, everybody fights for them. At the end of the day, not them with their family get them. Not everybody deceive you. So even if someone pay a for 8 years, not die you, and they're gonna hear some about. But for now, Osama Bonu de Osima Bonu de Osama Bonu de Osima Bonu de Osama Bonu de Osama Bonu de Osuwa Bonu de Osuwa Bonu de I want to state clearly, it is your time to shine. Osama Bonu de Osama Bonu de Osima Bonu de Osima Bonu de Here in Nigeria, are you not tired? It is already 10 minutes to 10. By 10, they will take this light. I've already told someone to be close to the generator. For the generator to make brrrr, na money. Imagine I'm only paying NEPA bill every month. I'm submitting 18,000 or let's say 20,000 because I have so many bulbs in my house. Compare it to on a daily basis where I spend over 6,000 naira to run light because I cannot allow my compound to be in darkness. 6,000 times 30. If I'm paying 20,000 naira in a month for electricity, can't I fit such bill? If I'm given the opportunity to have 24 hours electricity and I channel the remaining part of my resources to other profitable venture, I can as well add to the number of employment that those around the world has given to me to create. Obi na big man, who no know I'm calling small boy. Obi na big man, who no know I'm calling small boy. Osakwena wodi na big man oh, who no know I'm calling small boy. Osakwena wodi na big man, who no know me coming small boy. Osakwena wodi na general oh, who no know I'm calling small boy. Obi na big man, who no know I'm calling small boy. I remain my humble self, Comrade Stanley Osaze Obi Osakwenokwodi. Osakwenokwodi na big man. Who no know I'm calling small boy. Obi na big man. Who no know I'm calling small boy. Obi na big man, oh. Who no know I'm calling small boy. The movement na big man. Who no know them call them small boy. The movement strong, oh. Who no know I'm look am like better. The movement strong. Who no know I'm look am like better. As you see, I said the movement start. Today, I was shocked. MC Casino and many others in Edo State organized a PVC section for Obi. The like of P Square, others in the other part of the region have taken a stand. What are you waiting for? Stomach? We fought against all hood in Edo State and we won. It will repeat itself again at the national level. Now, I want to enjoin all and sundry to, as a matter of urgency, call on the reptiles in your territory. The woman at the Kioba market who have been suffering to make ends meet. The man at Afa Show who have been taking bicycle from one location to another just to raise little amount of resources to train his sons and daughters in our institution that have always been greeted with strike and monumental economic failure. To date, the schools have not resumed, but politicians spend 100 million per head to buy phone just to run in the elections that will never better the lives of the ragtag if we continue on the existing status quo. Go back to history. The woman innocent who have been working tirelessly to raise little resources to train sons and daughters in innocent polytechnic. Are we going to sit by and allow what we're facing today in our contemporary society to continue, or because of the fact that we are pledging our allegiance to some certain individual as against the interest for a collective destiny of this great nation or institutions that we all enjoy under a normal situation? It is time to take a stand. You may not understand now, but certainly, when the time comes, you understand. Just do your best and rest. Our ubiquitous God will take care of the rest. Our ubiquitous God will take care of the rest. I am glad tonight that I have said it before, I made a promise. For those who have been following me, I said I have taken a debt that I cannot pay throughout my lifetime. And I said my loyalty is for Edo people than any politician on earth. I choose to be obedient because my people explain thoroughly why Obi must be the man of the day. And let's be factual. The facts are there. You can't change it. I tried to change it. I was not able to change it. And I cannot beat them. Instead of me to canvass them to be with me, I have been canvassed to be in the light. And I choose to be part and parcel of light. Obi na big man, oh. Who no know I'm calling small boy. Obi na big man. Who no know I'm calling. He pay me say I'm not run for House of Reps for this election, because if I don't want vote now, pay. Obi go clear everybody enter rep. To say I know for black House of Rep for Labour Party, I would have represented a Ipoboaka Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. I will win. Because it's not about money. Now money make we not fit contest. Nigerians have said, we will no longer take money that they are going to collect through the back door. We want to do the right thing at the right time. Also, what is cooking them song? A campaign song for those who want to get gold. It's shedding a tear. And you better not know when I say, but I'm cooking something. When the time comes, you go here. Politics, they said, is the science of collective happiness. Man by nature is a political animal. This was said by a man who lived 300 years, even before Christ, Aristotle. Abraham Lincoln Gettysburg speech in 1863 once stated, and I quote, he said, democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, which is the ruling of the few, down to the ruling of the many. It is time to start to say, it is our nation. We are taking it back with our full chests. We are taking it back with our full chest. No retreat, no surrender. The Beatles always say, Emana Bokbiayi, or Mase, Emana Nalela. Show me some love. Right again, I repeat, take it back. Right? Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. If you have not shown some love, show me some love. Take it back. 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 It is your own. They are telling you to go and learn how to do tsunami heart. Tie and dye. Bath soap. And how to tie filler onge. But them and their children are eating the national cake. God forbid, if the sons and daughter of an average Nigerian is sick and he needed kidney transplant, won't the son and daughter die? But today, Kuremadu has been arrested in the UK because he can afford human organs. Dude, the sons and daughter of Osakwe, when he has the capacity, what are we still waiting for? Do the right thing. Obedient, they say, is better than sacrifice. Write it, take it back. You are not showing me love. I said, I want to stand and fight alongside Edo people. I have never taken a wrong decision before. Whether we win or whether we don't win, I will not say that, yeah, I stand. To whom much is given, much is expected. Diaspora cannot be calling me every minute for all the jobs. Come and do this for me. Come and do that for me. Come and do this for me. Come and do that for me. They just ask me one little one, if you do. That's selfishness. That is selfishness. We need to stand to do the right thing at the right time. Please, keep calm. I am stating this clearly. I will be on radio. I will be on television. I will be on social media. I will be on ground. I will do everything for Peter Obi. Even Obi go say, who be that man where they do? In fact, we got deploy full energy. Complete energy. Complete energy. Don't forget, I am not a member of Labour. I am not a member of Labour Party. Obi activity is more than political party. Obi is a PDP man. Obi is a Labour Party. Obi is APC. Obi is APGA. Obi is all Nigerians. If you are my friend and you are not comfortable with my new decision, Kashifo, 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 Kashifo. I cannot remove machine come and hear me. Bushi, remove machine come and you mad God. They hear me. They tell me say, Fulani they go to shoot people for church. For when we dey sleep, you know say Obi Kunambia dey. Not be only Obi Kubana. This is Obi Kunambia. And Obi that is going to come out to better the lives of everyone. Obi will not do all. All we needed in a country such as ours is a well-orchestrated foundation. Who not agree, we go send a message of no return. Igbele yakwa. Osakweno Kwodi. Comrade Stanley Osaze Obi Osakweno Kwodi. I am very happy tonight. I have told you before. You were the watchman, I often tell you. I say I value you more than anything in this country. I viewed the whole opinion. I said, no. Not only ungrateful man will eat that finger and bite down after feeding him. It is on this note that as a reinforced coordinator general, Edo Diaspora Connect worldwide, hey, Obi Kunambia, Obi Kunanambra, Obi Kunimo, Obi Kunando. We don't stand. If you not like him, say Gobi, say Gobi, Kashifo, say Gobi, say Gobi, say Gobi. Segwobe, Segwobe, oh baby, Segwobe, Segwobe, oh baby, Segwobe, Segwobe, oh baby, Segwobe, Segwobe, oh baby, Segwobe. Do I look like a boy of 18 years? We will never forget where we are coming from. But if we are coming from contravenes the nitty-gritties, we'll position them. The world cannot want the best, and you want to relegate them to the darkness. No way. If you not like them, as I talk them, say go pay. Oh brother, say go pay. Segwobe, oh brother, Segwobe. Bye-bye, my chairman, bye-bye. Bye-bye, oh, my chairman, bye-bye. I tell you now, when Osakweno is ready for Okuo, no going back. You know if they stop my flow, you know if they stop my shine now. You can't take what's mine. Now my time to rock this industry. I'm Osakweno Kwodi. Comrade Stanley Osaze Obi Osakweno Kwodi. If you don't like her, Segwobe. My cousin Segwobe. Segwobe, my cousin Segwobe. Segwobe. Antias Segwobe, Segwobe, Antias Segwobe. We have taken a stand. The next is Operation Deploy Your PVC. And I'm already contacting allies in my party, the PDP. Youth will be saying they get platform. I have contacted the whole of them. Now make we create chance. We are going to speak. We will speak. We will speak. We don't say much. When we act, the result will reflect. If you not like her, Segwobe, my cousin Segwobe. Segwobe, oh my cousin Segwobe. Bye Bye-bye, my friend, oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, yo, my friend, oh, say go obey. If you not fit follow, kashifo. Sebapwa, 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 sebapwa. If you don't like it, sebapwa. You know what that means in Igbo language? Go and ask. Sebapwa. We have volunteered our platform for Obi. As we speak, the message is sinking down in the east. I am already willing to stand. Both newspaper, both social media, both radio, both television, and on ground, Osakweno will be present. It is a stance. 2023, by the power of our ubiquitous God Almighty, who grant life. I have said it before, this is night. I don't need money from God. I need wisdom and knowledge and discernment. I will hustle. Good heads. I will hustle. Not because God get money. If God give you wisdom, the wisdom will give you money. If God give you knowledge, the knowledge will give you money. If you get good heads, you go feel hustle. That's what I pray to God for God to give to me. In this 2023, I want to bring out a golden book. I will give those people the barrel. They will go and write. Even if we won or we didn't win, Osakweno played a role. Now let me use this opportunity to thank sensible Edo youth who have started like Onisimudia Foundation, who said that from now go, if we must help you, you must show your PVC. Same accolade and encomium. Go to Chief Comrade Ambassador Dion Osaigi, who is an advocate of the Obi movement. Look at it. It is gradually cross-pollinating beyond political affiliation. It has become a mass movement. Obi has no political fraudulent economic structure. Obi has the people political structure. The people are saying, we are the ones that vote. If Tinubu brings that volume van, we will eat it. The money there belongs to me. Or Mwere. Eat it. Eat it. It is your money. But you know what? No man or woman born, no man on earth born of a woman have the capacity to stop an ideology whose time has come. Get ready. It is time to do the right thing. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. If you ever wese, wamago me miekwe wo, oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. If you ever wese, wamago me miekwe wo, oh yeah. Baby 17. One day I go say soup when you make a background for me. Put down my fish. When you don't say I like, as I reach out, you don't tell me hey. It is called Adenya. Adenya. A victor is never afraid of his victim. We can't learn no quo. Mala no quo, mala no quo, mala no quo, mala no quo, mala no quo. No quo, mala no quo, mala no quo, mala no quo. We are ready. We must take it back. Now, in NEPA, the electricity will go off in a moment. That is the culture of Nigeria. No lights. This one also. So before you off, let me say a great good night to everyone. And we're going to make sure that our video in respect to this issue will be consistent. We shall overcome. Another challenge, oh, another challenge, oh, another challenge, oh, this one na Obi challenge, oh, another challenge, oh, another challenge, oh, another challenge, oh, this one na Obi challenge, oh. This is much I can take this evening. I want to say thank you and bye for now. Osakwe Nokwodi and crew. Comrade Stanley Osaze Obi Osakwe Nokwodi. Bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwinokwodi. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.